My name is David Spivey. I was sentenced to 58 years of life in prison for murder.
And I'm Ellie Whitby, just an ordinary girl, and for the next 24 hours we're going to be handcuffed together, and hopefully we'll become friends by the end of it. Today David's going to show me where he lives.
Get on in here, you part of the family now.
And take me to the place where he murdered his victim.
I went in and participated in hunting humans.
And at the end of this video we'll be sleeping overnight in a town with no laws. A place where he could hurt me if he wanted to test if you can really trust a murderer. So how are we starting the day? 100 bagel breakfast.
I was incarcerated at 17 in 2006.
What year were you released?
2021,
That's
April
like
21st. Those are things that I were. That's not who I am.
And I really hope this is true, because if he's lying, I'm in serious danger. And as me and David headed to our first activity,
It feels just like a cop car.
he told us a little about his life in prison.
Me and Jeremy could never, we couldn't be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, he's white, I'm black.
Yeah.
He gets stabbed.
How you feel, Jeremy?
That's really scary to hear, actually.
Yeah. To try and bond with David, I'm first taking him to my local pub, and we're watching the UK versus USA football game. Are you competitive?
I am very competitive.
So let's see if we can put our differences aside and get along. USA sucks!
Take this off.
Me and David can only uncuff to use the bathroom, but it's actually an opportunity for me to tell you guys how I'm really feeling. Seems like a pretty nice guy. I hope he's a nice guy, because later on we're going to Slab City, a place in America with no laws. For some reason America has a town with no government where you can commit any crime. This video could end very badly.
America scored twice.
That would never happen. And despite our differences, me and David were getting along. But would I still like him after finding out about his past? David is gonna show me around his area now.
That's how to take her to the trenches.
So do you still have friends in this neighborhood?
I got my boy Dexter, he still stay over here. Hey Dex! Hey Dex! He used to have a Rottweiler. He had a pit bull. He ain't here. It would have been nice for you guys to see him. He's crazy.
David then explained how at 15 he joined a gang, which led him to commit murder 2 years later.
You have what they call a put on, so that's like some people jump you into the neighborhood. It was right here actually. I was fighting two guys in their mid-20s, surrounded by a bunch of dudes in their late 30s, early 40s. And they thought that it was cool to see a kid get jumped into a gang. This is actually his tooth mark right here. That's what it was. I was a Crip.
The Crips are one of the largest street gangs in America, notorious for drugs, theft, and murder.
When you join gangs, you start selling drugs, you start doing illegality, it's all to your demise. It's jail, it's death. I could have went and talked to my mom and told her, hey, I made a mistake. I could have been moved. It doesn't matter what you've done, you don't have to live in your mistakes.
You're going to take us to where you committed the crime?
We'll just do a drive-through because I would hate for anybody to look and see it's me.
The streets of Los Angeles are divided by gangs, and we are about to step foot in David's old enemy turf, where he murdered a rival gang member. If anyone recognizes him, we're in danger.
Like over here is when the dog was unleashed. Yeah, we used to sell drugs out of this Jack in the Box. My homeboy got killed right here. Got shot in the back of his head. And actually, we probably can jump out for a second. I tagged on the ground a long time ago. I wonder if it's still there.
What we are about to do is extremely dangerous. If the wrong person spots David, we could both die. But hopefully by documenting the horrors of gang violence, it'll help another kid out there like David from making the same poor decisions.
My mom's last years on earth, I spent in jail. My brother's last years on earth, rather than being there to set a better and a greater example for him, I made the example worse, and that he's dead. We stored guns in there, fighting there, run from the police and hiding there. Did a lot of terrorizing. I do apologize to the entire city of Inglewood, man, and Los Angeles for the monster that I was.
I started to feel very unsafe. At any moment, David could be spotted. And there was this random guy watching us, which didn't help, so I got us the hell out of there. David then took us a few blocks away to where he committed the murder.
So actually the crime first started right here. So it was a gang war. We seen our enemies roll by. And so we chased them down a little bit. I remember sitting on the side of that building with my gun, just sitting there, just waiting, hoping that they was gonna come back out the store and I was just gonna shoot them in the face. But I think they spotted us because the person never came back out. One of the most sickening parts about my case is the fact that I went in and participated in hunting humans. When you drive around somebody's neighborhood looking for somebody to kill, that's a hunt. And this is the path that we walked. This motel motel right up here. Keep going. Hollywood Park Motel. Ran right inside of here. And it was at that room door right there where that truck is at, where I took my victim's life and attempted to take another person's life. And really didn't care whose life was taken that night. As long as I live, I'm gonna forever be ashamed, regretful, and remorseful. That's what motivates me every day to be the best person that I can be.
This does not justify David's crimes, and my thoughts and prayers go out to the victims and their families. But he's clearly changed. He even has his own podcast now, where he does motivational speaking, and I feel like I can trust him. So I'm going to put this to the test by spending the night with him at a place where he could legally harm me. And spoiler, this video is about to take a very dark turn.
Yeah, so.
Bus to Slab City. This is my friend Tommy, who has a lovely big bus. Wow.
Whoa!
How do you feel about the actual place itself?
Jury's still out right now.
After driving for 3 hours in darkness, we made one last stop before crossing the border into lawless land. Well, let's go get a coffee and re-energize.
I'm gonna teach Ellie a prison hack. This is stronger than the cold nitro brew at Starbucks. You make it yourself. Coca-Cola.
Oh no.
Look at that reaction.
Oh my god.
You get energy. You get energy. Everybody gets energy.
Oh god, okay. Oh. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
I'm beginning to realize that David is a great guy. If anything, I think he's a bit scared too. And as we drove into the pits of hell, I felt a deep sense of regret and panic.
Welcome to Slab City.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I'm terrified. Why did we go? Can I just remind you, there's no laws here. You can't move fast here, David. Run. Oh my god, I thought I saw someone.
Yo, Ellie is seeing things.
Bro, no, that sketched me the fuck out.
Should we go to the library or what's that one thing?
East Jesus.
Now, there's actually one Airbnb registered in Slab City that looks pretty nice. Oh god. And Shannon is our host for the night. She's going to bed because it's now 11 p.m. and her friend Mark will be showing us around. I don't know who this Mark guy is, but I don't trust him. What? Mark? It should be Mark. Oh my god!
Don't be scared, guys.
Hey Mark.
What's that?
Are you Mark?
I am Mark, yes. Hello,
Hi,
Mark.
Alright.
How long you been living? Where you come from?
I'm originally from Minnesota, but I live in Texas too.
Thanks, Mark.
What's that?
I said thank you.
You're welcome.
We've got a good system going here. You go first. And as we stepped off the bus into the lawless land to face our fate for the night, Mark continued to scare me. Where's he gone? We're lost. Mark?
This Ellie becomes the first one to die.
We have uncuffed only for a bathroom break, okay?
So why the handcuffs?
To like, see if we can become friends.
Can I see that cave?
Yeah.
No, that's a hand.
Hey, no, there's a canal right there.
And it was finally time to take a tour of our beautiful and luxurious 5-star trailer. Oh my god, it's a Toyota. There's some good in it.
Oh. Do you think this is for show?
So if this is my last night on Earth, all I ever wanted is for you to subscribe.
You guys better subscribe to the Triple R podcast.
We've still got 8 hours handcuffed. Oh, we've got to sleep.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement that we're going to sleep on the bus?
Definitely.
I'm a little sketched up. Hands together, boys. Are you glad you said yeah to all this?
I might not sleep that much. I'm serious. I might not sleep that much. Don't put this on camera.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you guys something.
I thought things were going well. I really started trusting David, but what we didn't know is the entire drive here, David actually thought we were trying to kidnap him.
Yeah, just get in our bus and we'll drive you out really far to where there's no laws.
And that's how it ends.
And despite David's past, it was actually him struggling to trust us.
It's kind of helped me more and more about readjusting to society. I had to trust you guys. It made me go to a place of vulnerability that I'm rarely in.
Alright, good night, guys. Like and subscribe.
FYI, I snore.
And as the morning sun rose, we finally got to see the terrifying, lawless town we entered. This place is actually super cool. So I guess my mum was right. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Can we have the keys, please? And after 24 hours together, we finally uncuffed. I'm glad that we just all trusted each other and got to document this beautiful experience.